Chapter 3 Captain Underpants and the Bunker Balloon Tick by Josephine Harold Hutchins. One time at camp, it was super hot, and Captain Underpants was drinking a tall, delicious glass of water because, well, H2OMG was it. The kids at camp wanted water too, but they couldn't find glasses, so they filled out a bunch of water balloons instead. The balloons got big, they turned into a giant monster named Bunker Balloon Tick. The campers were still thirsty, so they finally found some glass. Since they asked Balloon Tick for the water but he wouldn't let them have any, even though he was like 1,000 degrees outside. Sharon is for the week, so Captain Underpants have to fight Balloon Tick, but he wasn't worried after all. He has no strength to harder. Whatever is done, it's go time. Captain Underpants attacked his rubber with skinny suffer. But Balloon Tick replied him with electric and Crazy Cracker with totally quay hooey. That game was my boy idea. The only way to beat the Crazy Gray is to be Crazy Gray. I got to think out of the box. So he put a chicken suit and took the balloon as a bowling, which is pretty far from outside pole. It turned out that Balloon Tick was bad at bowling, like really bad. So Captain Underpants have to put a personal appearance at us and show compensation. So glad I have this chicken suit also outside. They bought the creepy water Targo to become the world-class professional bowler and become whatever it's called. But anyway, their Balloon Tick sail both water and his love bowling with the world. Okay, the end.
Whoa! Mandy's great at sailing.
What's going on?
Mandy's training to be around the world's yachtswoman.
Here she comes now.
Chapter 3 Captain Underpants and the Paralyzed Pasta Army by Josephine and Harold Hutchins. So, a long time ago, there was an evil captain named Mr. Bob. Yeah, boy, he hated problems, so he chained them up and made them into a blender, like him wash the front stores and clean the back of the car. But mostly he used some to scare the kids at camp day, so they, wouldn't do fun stuff that annoy him to play tenderly ball with Ham. Yeah, we walked there with Ham. Ha 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 ha. Here come the brothers. Now we can play too. Luckily, Captain Underpants was taking class at the adult school when he heard noise. That sounds like a part of fear as a weapon to keep them start like children. So he smashed through the wall of the building. He was even through a door right before. Oh yeah, come smash. But he was deep inside of the building, so he had to keep smashing through a bunch of walls in order to get outside. Smash! Finally, Captain Underpants flew in the camp to save the zoo. But there were too many parts for Captain Underpants to fight, so he decided to trick them by putting something to make them look away. Look out behind the bushes. And when they turned around, he smacked them with a wedgie whip too. Captain Underpants learned that trick, then the puzzle was too easy. It's like those in person never even went to school. So he brought them all to his adults to school, but none came forward and I would say the problems were small because they were so grateful that they have to get rid of buff, so they have to live in again. Yay, the end.
Really?
Yep. In fact, I'm going to the store right now to get some new ingredients.
Oops. Forgot to put the brake pads back on.
Chapter 4 Captain Underpants and the Bottom Altitude by Josephine Harold Hutchins. So, one time there was a snowman with giant teeth named Altitude. He got like it was a whack, but he made people feel, what's that? No, it sounds like a car, and Gary lost his job. So the mayor called Captain Underpants get his office now. So I'll get you instead of how you're the Captain Underpants flew up to my job a lot of time to yo on, and he yelled to show a lot of to die, but it didn't sound weird because Captain Underpants was getting a D+. in your during class. I don't know what it's called, but anyway, your study whole lot, but that made attitude made the slash into a car. What kind of job do you also laugh about? Now, so Captain Underpants went to the buses and tried to stop her to a lock down with his no quack. But after it was used the icy force to call Captain Underpants is the punch. Captain Underpants needed another taxi, so he used the attack yours to try look at the who and what happened to him also to quiet. That's why Captain Underpants went out to fix it by one and between the officer and his parents. So he used the tools to learn that I think that the work to do is choose an honorable make out with his parents and took him to small dishes and fancy what they even cried with a job, but that was a huge mistake. Okay, the end.
Whoa, what's with the ego trip, McGee? You seem kind of different.
Oh no, I'm 100% McGee! I like spray cheese, ugly t-shirts, and pranking people handsomer than me. See?
Usually you smell like sweaty socks dipped in peanut butter, but today you smell kinda...
What? Squatty?
What's with the hair? Why is it all slicked back?
I was trying something new.
And you never tuck your shirt in.
I was cold.
And don't you roll your socks down?
I was walking through poison ivy.
And you always wear your right lace in your left shoe and your left lace in your right shoe, mister!
I was just trying to... What?
You're not McGee! You're Butt Squat!
That's it! Everyone here is on McGee. Well, I'm going back to what I'm best at. I'm going to destroy your camp.
Can't believe I missed the shoelaces.
Chapter 3, Captain Underpants and the Basement Buffaloes by Juice Bean Hill Watch. So these kids were on a skeleton side, which losing the remote trying to find under the couch and stuff, but they have to find an archer egg, looks like an archer, but not born yet. It's still an egg, Archer's egg. They went into the woods and found a huge egg. Good, they barbecue said which egg that could be a seed egg. I don't know what it's saying, but anyway. But the egg cracked open a baby chicken lizard monster and now Bob said it's barbecue egg, but because she say anything to be why that barbecue is busy. Don't look into its eyes or you be barbecue away. But no one listened. Then they look at the eyes anyway, and they also did about whimpers. But even barbecue isn't what firstly. Then the baby buffalo's mom saw it up and thinks not son in but luckily Captain Underpants was nearby. They was looking for his remote. Have you seen the remote? I'm missing it and I need to find the dog and to save his house. What I meant to say is, hey, leave them alone. But anyway, you can't leave me, Buff. But he was wrong. Captain Underpants rainbow Buff in surface and plastic to sky in mom in outer space. But Captain Underpants didn't want to raise a baby and to first thing of baby suck. So he flew out of space and brought the Mario back to Buff for his family. Everyone had a blast except and the kids lost their scavenger hunt. Okay, the end.
Whoa, that's a pretty big speed bump. I guess we have to go a different way to deliver the robot pets.
Chapter 2, Captain Underpants and the Master of Fire Paint by Juice Bean Hill Watch. So there was one of a volcano's stunt, so called Magnified World. The stunts go over the live volcano. It's really great and totally dangerous. Captain Underpants was the star because the lava couldn't hurt him. He always fell into that. That was pretty. So I guess. But then something. But then when he leaves the lava, he unfortunately what's the one was walking up from a god and John who live in the volcano. Oh no, yay! Whoopsie. Not very tasty. Didn't like that they have a stunt, so this is for dinner. So unleash the octopus and Captain Underpants, which is 8 persons at once, and knocked Captain Underpants out. Punch. When Captain Underpants woke up, he was in the secret lab because the president of have said him. The workers put Captain Underpants through his unheard the program and turned into Captain Underpants with lasers and robot slicks sound and everything asked the supercell lasers robot snake stalker. But when this transfer was finally completed, Captain One first flew back into the vehicle to his book for rockets, and he didn't really need them because he could well with five. But they already lyrical. Score, where have you been? It's been 3 months. My favorite reason was to fear both Prince and us. I'm out, and by that, I remember so he put figured volcano and Dayton PMI to sorry about lots about his jumps. Okay, the end.
Whoa, that's a pretty big speed bump. I guess we have to go a different way to deliver the robot pets.
Chapter 2, Captain Underpants and the Slimy Mango by Just Being Howard. So once there was a mean lady with a bad wig. Everybody knew it's a wig. The lady was versatile. Instead of doing stuff anyway what a normal person. She flushed it down her toilet in like a toilet bowl, like with magic pool. Well, nothing safe from happy waste left overworked even his waste. One time she flushed the Slimy Mango because he thought it was gross, but it turned out it was a magic ball, and then turned into a Slimy Mango, into a monster named Slimy Mango. Whoa! Slimy Mango tracked on the first lady with a bad wig and his kill, or so much he put out into a market, even though it was bad to sell for sales. But Slimy Mango was rent on all the people who ever called him disgusting, or yucky, or not Madison neighbor. So he started going down, poos. Luckily, Captain Underpants was caught when circles into a body down asking to him to do the call of you to say, but just in Slimy Mango drew over into the clan trial. Then Slimy Mango took into the Captain to soon there was already there. Captain Underpants stepped on the book and tried to loan to pay Dante Wooing card. But after he did that, he made a sneaky squirrel of lace Slimy Mango's dead. But the tail pulled up into the Slimy Mango's going too small. Well, Captain Underpants was his back. Wow, you got a grow head. And Slimy Mango was touched because that's everything had ever said. So he got into a building and started with a new husky ran to the humans by starting with sorry, the sour manual murders going for institute. Okay, the end.
Whoa. Look at the monster, everyone! Look at him! Harvey, wait. Are you okay?
Is this normal?
No, he usually just cries a lot when he gets upset.
And the part where he gets naked?
And there go the pants.
Hey! You need to stop this! You're only embarrassing yourself! You dare give me the butt!
Okay, that's kinda awesome.
Is he dead? Right, you're banned. Stay out of my lake.
What have I done?
Chapter 3, Captain Underpants and the Cobra Camouflage by Just Being Howard. So, one day this kid had a pink ball for his ball, but the kids, like they said, for and it was so boing going snog, they'll be gone. Captain Underpants was still too, even though he wasn't invited. No lunch, you are not. Once paper and the rules were over, Captain Underpants started eating the clown. They kick and tug into food, but how chum. But it's not to be just looks a school chug. Then Captain Underpants start playing pink ball, and the kids were loving it. Swap. But suddenly Captain Underpants have to be way back because that guy of the food place he drank. Draw long, gotta go. So he found a terrible party. But it turned out the portable party was actually an alien vacation crazy. Why can't we call the alien camouflage? Because sometimes joke carrier is a joke like that. That make camouflage off mad. But aliens have a feeling too, So camouflage turn invisible. Poof. "Oh, where you go?" And they start getting all the kids ready, cause sometimes it's a joke like that too. Luckily, Captain Underpants came to the rescue. He loaded a pink one, and he still really needs to use the bathroom. Snap.
Someone is at the front door.
Sorry, but anyway, snapping through and when the paintball weekend, everybody was made camouflage visual again. Then Captain Underpants gave a really good night when he had like tucks your leg into Mom does, and the kids went back to having fun. But Captain Underpants left because he had 3 more birthday parties to crash. Okay, the end.
Whoa! What was that? I don't know. It was coming from the old dwarf mine.
But isn't the dwarf mine empty?
Yes, I think so. I can hear voices. Whoa! That was loud.
We'd better tell the grown-ups.
Chapter 3, Captain Underpants and the Blah Blah Rock by Josephine Howell Hutchins. So, once there was a guy whose stories were spawned everyone. Kids, dentists, pilots, and on plants, dentists, and the guy did do it with but cheers and no, so he got out in the night score of magic stuff. He got a squeaker into a with security and the lock like the whistle of both the snore, thunder, snores. Now, when he told boring story people didn't just fall asleep to pretend on the phone, they got bored of how they have to listen to my stories and so west of the world. Soon the Babylon turned out to be the captain with his army cleaning carpet and make too busy bill. Of that's kind of hard to wait because this things anyway. But anyway, luckily Captain Underpants was turned into a can opener. That's bad and terrible. Do you have an up? Blah 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 blah. So he saw a lock torn into other custom into tails and lot luggage. Even Captain Underpants got poor Yogi, but somehow he was still available to move his tongue. So he made a long tongue and lasted with the tongue next slew. It broke like bar and black, and not because the weapon and Captain Underpants straw, but I just can't. Stories. Okay. So Captain Underpants really nice. You just need to listen to. And it's also stuff. It's stuck. I think the ship was also, but okay, the end.
Whoa! What's that? Was that a never shark's fin? Only one way to know for sure. With our colossal periscope, we can see everything below the Never Sea. Check it out.
Chapter 3, Captain Underpants and the Ghost Dentist by Josephine Howell Hutchins. So, once there was a ghost expert named Mr. Mob and Crowley. They came to town with warn everybody would come be Tooth and giant ghost dentist was well. Look out, she's a cold being. The ghost experts offered to sell everyone cans of book gone was bad. One spray is goodbye ghost. Only $39.99 downloads. Free ghost Google include was are only improved, but the town didn't believe that, but the Google was using the we will cling, so he temper called the ghost expert back to him to buy bubblegum for $13, I think. But anyway, they sprayed ghost with everywhere. It made everything smile like a cinnamon, which is good unless you hate sin. But a couple came back anyway. Smells great, but you're going to need a lot more than bubblegum to wish. Said 100 miles. Luckily, Captain Underpants picked up a scent from cinnamon from 100 miles away because he was a super smell and loved cinnamon buns. Not sure where the buns at. But when he got into town, did he find the buns? No, he found the gum instead. You know the bell, right? Because your teeth is about you. Captain Underpants was about to give her that injury. So his look on will notice made on his draw time with the on it's called draw. He knocked him with the down and he spilled in half. The people thought the ghost was spilled out, but the ghost exposed pop instead. Whoo! Because they weren't really a ghost exposed at all. They were just men a ghost costume, and their book was just assuming was second or first no. So people said the packing day was already not be anymore. Get out much before anymore. It was the Toast of Ghost movie. And Captain Underpants eats the guru gum because it tastes like a cinnamon, but only quite a crunch broken cheese. Okay, the end.
Whoa! Mandy's great at sailing.
What's going on?
Mandy's training to be around the world's yachtswoman. Here she comes now.
Chapter 3, Captain Underpants and the Quacker Crumb Potato. Mr. Plot Potato Edition by Juice Bean Watch. So, Captain Underpants went to a party on the roof of the giant skyscraper building. But when he arrived, the only other person there was Dr. Tumble, a mad scientist who loved potatoes. Welcome to Zebra, Captain Underpants. What party did I think that they did wrong? No! Z is the trail, because Z is not private, it's a trap. Come report the law, and Captain Underpants was born a mass possess. I can't move your spots and take as much. Yeah, then come upon another level and unleash his only level, the crumble potato. A potato mouse with heads while Captain Underpants' enemies saw poking out of it. There was offered to Buscat and slimy salmon and gobble toothy came, plus more that there was no time least. No time. Now it's a party. No. Now Z is gonna go yours. But it was wrong, and Fred Captain Underpants into potatoes. Well, I don't know what it's called. But anyway, yeah, you have to really leave for yo. But Captain Underpants wasn't getting out of that things that easily. That would be more boring comments. So Crumple back attacked Captain Underpants and they both fell off the building. But Crumple forgot one important thing. He couldn't fly, and Captain Underpants could. So Captain Underpants flew away to save a potato smash into evil oven. More smashed potatoes on the ground. It was sort of party trap over the street like pour for a week. Okay, the end.
Whoa! What was that?
I don't know. It was coming from the old dwarf mine. But isn't the dwarf mine empty? Yes, I think so. I can hear voices. Whoa! That was loud. We'd better tell the grown-ups.
Chapter 3, Captain Underpants and the Return of the Misfits, the Mega Incredible Search Force Adventure Rescue Team Squad by Juice Bean Watch. So, one time Captain Underpants got interested in the morning so on the radio, and you want one food doing that? So, but the tip accident that we Dr. Slip and made him sorry, but we just get words on Captain Underpants for the thing from another girl, got you now. And now I try when I trap and what we come up new. Now luckily the winter was the Mega Incredible Search Force Adventure Rescue Team Squad. That's how you say it in the crowd. But anyway, they're two because they have a song. But Marcus has also vacation at the same island. Hey, but I am in off to go wild. He attacked all of the mine traps and threw him out the part and all the nose one. But thanks to thinking Trump Wink thinking good of the rest of the misfired instead chance so decided to admit it was a ton of lasers. Luckily, Coach gave out the misfit laser protectors because he got the off the notes one thought and there was an epic laser battle. Captain Underpants and the missile defeat the monster with some more and so Doctor has a woman and he has at the side morning on the morning one sorting video. Okay, the end.
Wow! Mandy's great at sailing. What's going on?
Mandy's training to be a round-the-world yachtswoman.
Chapter 3, Captain Underpants and a Skydiving is a Game Changer by Jude Howard. Once there was a camp director named Crop. It sounds like Crop was super lazy, like put in one to chair thing in the sour lazy. Instead of camp directors that took, well, he gave kids stuff they not supposed to have, like chocolate burgers, video games, and bone slap trampolines everywhere, even the ceiling. Soon all the kids were crazy full of sugar and bouncing dangerous all over trampolines, and trampoline jumping, but they crashed into each other. Then accidentally create a game changer of half sugar, half video game, half trampoline monster, half sugar, half trampoline, and half video game. But anyway, so game changer started burning up the camp like such a pull. Then she came put off the dust and most of mouth. Luckily, Captain Underpants was patrolling the woods for lost keys because it was Thursday. And when she saw the game changer, his eyes grew wide. That monster is made of my favorite stuff. What are the chunks? So he eats the game changer for his arms. He played laser headshot on the game changer's twin skirts. Good. And bounced on the school trunk. We trade ding, boom, boing. Then the game changer exploded, and all the kids who could just become regular kids again, except they had really bad thumbs at it from the bouncing of chocolate of the monster thingy. When the parents find out what had happened to the game, they were super angry. Where is the camp director? We would like to know, but Crop was taken up, so the parents sent them to comic book camp and said, Captain Underpants buy the game tickets to one to buy a fish tank that never worked. Okay, the end.
Whoa! Mandy's great at sailing.
What's going on?
Mandy's training to be a round-the-world yachtswoman. Here she comes now.
Chapter 4, Captain Underpants in a tow with Texas versus Diaper Water and the Perpetrators by Jude Howard. So, one time Captain Underpants stopped an evil driven named Diaper Water, which laundry a speed with tubu and a cowboy hat, but Dr. Disruptor has a sneaky plan for webbing up. What I need is to make Captain Underpants is a team. So Dr. Disruptor, one of the best toy names the bagger he could find, the Poopy Cowboy, the TP Mummy, Clononut, Camouflage, and Smoochy Fauci. His name was the team with the Perpetrators. Captain Underpants cut one up Diaper's plan, and he made the toy team his own. The toy with Texas, Soldier Boxers, the poor one, Plunge Winner, the top one, the first, the other awesome one, Fat Quick, the awesome one, and Cool, or the winner, the grease one. And they all went to Tickle's Tom Tricky Tom Water Park because he had lots of speed and pocket. The mother of the told the other team fight was on. Toward Texas versus the Perpetrators. Fight! Swing! Lose. Are you okay? I'm fine. So, trying, I don't know what I said, but anyway, smack! So we take a lunch break. The fight took a turn when a giggle got Sly made the pooper cars draw up and we were so they swallowed at the toy tuckers run because they were good always trumpet over even when they're smelly. Okay, the end.
Whoa! I know. I think some congratulations are in order for a job well done.
You better hold off on giving yourself an award just yet, Pinky. Look.
Look at what? Huh?